You know, Brother Ahmed, the issue with any school, starting school, is how to sustain the school on the long run. So how are you planning to sustain the school?
For any startup, any business, uh, you know, capital finances, it's a very, very important thing. So, one thing which, again, taking a conservative approach, making sure that we are making sound financial decisions. Like we said before, our goal is not to be profitable. Our goal is to um, maintain a healthy level where we can have enough to operate. So that being said, state funding, when that inshallah kicks in after the first year, that will help with some of the costs. At the same time, we will, like every other school that you see, an Islamic school, there's fundraising that's done. Donors looking at maybe endowments and things like that, where people can on a recurring basis or help out as they can. So sustainability is, there's financial aspect to sustainability, and there's also the community aspect of sustainability, making sure that the community stays active and involved. So we'll have specific committees, that deal with and always keep people involved, whether it's through the curriculum or parents, planning activities. So inshallah, that's the way we'll make sure that the schools keeps going.
So, Brother Eissa, can you tell me, is there a plan to have transportation to pick up the kids and drop them off? And also, are you planning to offer lunch at the school?
A lot of parents have been asking this question because the public schools offer these services. Unfortunately, because of our size, we cannot offer any transportation. And to be honest with you, we talked to all the Islamic schools in the state. Very few, if any, offer transportation. Most of the time, the parents do drop the kids and pick them up. But inshallah, we are exploring other avenue for this, like carpooling, or maybe in the future, if we have the funds, inshallah, to buy a bus for the school. But at this time, we cannot offer transportation. As for the lunch, because of the size of the school, we cannot offer a lunch because we have to deal with the health department. We have to deal with their accreditation. We have to have a kitchen. We didn't have this. But inshallah, in the future, if we expand into another location, or maybe we can do that. But at this time, kids bring their own lunch, and sometimes we're exploring another opportunity, like to provide lunch to the kids, like maybe pizza or anything that can be cooked or made outside the school and brought in by the parents or by the volunteers, inshallah. I just want to end this with a few words. Starting an Islamic school from scratch is a challenge. We're going to have a lot of obstacles, difficulties, hardship, but we will never know our full potential, what we can do, until we try. We need to give it 100%. And if we do, inshallah, we will accomplish this goal. I want you to think as a community, we can do it together. If we all took part in this and own it as our own project, we can accomplish this. What I want you to leave with the few words is 3 yeses. Yes, we can. And yes, it will happen. And yes, inshallah, at this year, we will have the name Baraka School outside this building. I want you to believe this. I am so optimistic that's going to happen, inshallah. I want to tell you a short story about Masjid al-Rahman. Masjid al-Rahman, for the people who don't know about it, is a small masjid in downtown Canton. In 2020, Masjid al-Rahman needs a lot of work, needs a lot of help. We have to replace everything in that building. We asked a contractor, they want $35,000 or more. Brother and sister, we didn't even have $5,000 for this project. But inshallah, we were planning to do it because at that year, if you remember, COVID hit, and that's given us the opportunity to do it. That day, as I left the masjid to go home, I got a call from a brother from Cleveland who used to stop by the masjid a few times a year. He said, I have a lot of carpet after finishing the carpet in our masjid. Would you like us to have it? I said, absolutely. And we end up having this carpet new from this brother. And then a few days later, a brother offered to donate all the materials to fix the masjid. And a week later, a lady I work with called me and said, Eissa, COVID is here. This guy, my neighbor, needs a job. He's a handyman. He will be happy with any money you pay him. This man came that day, and I showed him what to do, and he said he will take the job. I asked him, when can you start? He said, today. I said, go home and get your tools. And the rest is history. By the end of that year, we ended up having almost a brand new masjid with very little resources of our own. For subhanAllah, when Allah wants something, it will make it easy. And inshallah, I'm hopeful and optimistic it will be the case here. So we need your help and support, but believe in this project. This is not mine. This is not Brother Ahmed. This is Brother Mohamed. It is our community's project. So we need you, inshallah, to be on board, and we need your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So we're hoping that a lot of you, after watching the question and answers, and just to add on that, this is not an exhaustive list. This is not everything that anybody's thinking about, and there's more, and inshallah we'll be back with more answers, and as we get more feedback. So one thing I hope that you're thinking about now is, what can I do and how can I help? So, for that, I'll ask Brother Mohamed to give us some details on how we can make that happen.
That's a great question. I'm glad now you're convinced that you can help. Inshallah, there's a lot of opportunities to help. One, financial, as we all heard, financial is a big piece of that. And again, why we're focusing on financial, because if we start asking people for a lot of money to start with, enrolling kids, and you pay like 10,000 or whatever the case, people will run away from the school, you're gonna fail. So we're trying to get donations to help support everybody. So donations, you can donate online. You can donate using the QR code. You can also use Facebook. There's information on our Facebook page. Second thing, so donation is a big piece. Remember that. You can also donate cash or checks, and all donations is tax exemption. And we are a nonprofit, so we offer tax receipts for that. Also, if you cannot help financially, we ask you to be involved with the volunteer group. There's a lot of things to be done. And when you have a small group, you can do so much. So we're asking everybody to step up and then help with these. If you cannot do either or, please pray for us. Do not be negative. Just be positive, pray for us, and just when you see us, encourage us. Be positive, don't be negative, don't push us down, just try to help us. We are standing, again, like Brother Eissa said, we're standing all together on that. So we're counting everybody's help, inshallah.